Hello, welcome back. Welcome to another video, hopefully. Been a long time since I've done any filming. It's just been really busy. It doesn't pay the bills to do the filming, or the editing takes a long time. But anyway, we're going to do some filming today in the workshop. We'll go for a quick tour around to show you what we've got currently in here, and then got a small little project which we'll go through after that, hopefully. Alright, let's just show you what we've got in the shop. So the HG Monaro is still here. We're been chipping away on the rear end of this car. So this is actually an aftermarket rear quarter that we've put on the car. Just the past few weeks we've just been lead loading the rear corners and the area up into the roof. That's pretty much done, that quarter panel now. The owner has supplied another boot lid. It's not great, but it's going to probably be okay. And my car's still sitting there. I won't film too much of that because we've got some stuff coming up on that I need to film. The XK140, which is currently buried. We've been working on the doors the past month or so, but the back end of that again is all buttoned up. Made a new boot lid for it. All the timber frames all been done. The rear callers are finished. Just working on door skins and stuff at the moment. And a few weeks ago, a guy dropped off a HK Monaro, brought the car down from Sydney. So this car's in here for rear quarters. So we're going to be making a new top section. We're going to do a repair here where they all rust. And we've got, it's coming down. We're going to have to make a new rear bottom for it. And a new section down to the sill as well. So just these past few weeks we picked up a new old stock sill, outer sill. So I've remade the inner sill, remade the intermediate sill, and that's all went back on the car actually just yesterday. I was testing out a new spot welder, so that was good. Okay, so this is the rear left hand quarter panel off of our HK Monaro, which we've got in the shop. Today I'm going to be working on making a repair panel here, which I've already sort of circled. This is a common area on these panels to go rusty. They can often go rusty right through here, but lucky with this panel it's sort of kind of localised, so I think we're going to just make a small patch for going in here. Things to be wary of is also keeping the heat when we're going to do the oxy welding. Don't go too far, as in I don't want to come across here. Too much heat will come in here, so I think we'll stick to this line. And the same as going this way. We don't want to be putting too much heat into this area here. It gets very flat, and then you're going into a return, then there's a transition. So it could turn ugly really quick. So we're going to just do this localised panel here. So I've got my flat sheet I'm used to make this. I'm thinking we're probably going to be 170 by 90 maybe. So what we'll do, I'll go and mark that out, and before I cut it, I'll put a little bit of, I'll just bend it around the pipe a little bit just to get that to sort of suit. We won't wheel this up because I'd rather keep that flat, and we'll put the shape into it when we panel beat it and planish out the weld. Alright, let's go and mark that out. Okay, let's start off with a horizontal line. Okay, we've got 90 height, so if I set this to 45, that'll give us our radius. So 45. Now I don't want to put any centre punch marks in this because obviously that's going to be seen on our panel. These are really quite sharp, so hopefully it'll kind of stay there. Taking one mark. Okay, and then so 170 minus 90 gives us 80. So if we come across 80. That should give us our 170. Yep, perfect. Just mark across the bottom. I'll scribe edge to edge because that gives us a guide for our cut. Probably going to do by hand anyway, but anyway, all right. Okay, there's our pattern marked out. So I'll probably grab the grinder. I'll cut it by hand because if we use the shear, you get a crushed edge. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this out with a grinder. The light in here is really bad, so I tend to use my little torch to cast a nice shadow. I can see what against the line. Okay, so here's our plate. I've just bent that around a pipe just to give it a little bit of shape. Let's see if we can clamp that roughly in place. Maybe somewhere there. And the only reason I'm clamping it is I don't want it to move as we mark it out. Grab the scriber and we'll try and do just one heavy line. When I say one, I mean more than one. Alright, there we go. So we'll I'll rough the worst of this out with a grinder and then we'll linish out what's left. Okay. We want to get that as good a fit as possible, because the better the fit is, the less filler oil we've got to use. If we can just sweat that in with the oxy, the better the result will be, and less heat we put into it. So we'll set up the oxy and we'll start welding off, I think.